What going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can make your own GFX for Roblox, for like anything in Roblox, like profile pictures, game pictures, whatever you want. It's quite simple. There's a couple things you will need, but they're all free. One is Blender, so make sure you download Blender and make sure it's the correct version. I don't know which version it is right now, but if you download it, it should be the correct version. So make sure you have Blender, which is free, and make sure you have Roblox Studio. So you're gonna need a computer for this. If you don't have a computer, there's probably other ways you can make GFX, but this is for a computer. I'm assuming most of you have computers, but you're gonna need Roblox Studio. It should come with Roblox, but if you don't, I'll leave a link in the description for you to download Blender and Roblox Studio. And those are the only two things you're gonna need. And once you have those two things, we're ready to go. So don't worry, I'm going to teach you guys how you can use it. It's super simple, super easy, so let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, you want to open Roblox Studio. It should look something like this. I customized mine to be this color and everything, but it should look like this. You should be taken to this tab right here, new. So the first thing you want to do is press this base plate right here, and this will bring you to this place right here once you load in. And once you load in, it should look something like this. And the next thing you want to do is you're going to go ahead and get your character, okay? So now I'm going to leave in the description a plugin that you can use to get a character. And to get that plugin, once you download it, you want to come up here to plugins, and you will see somewhere around here it should show your plugin. Since I have a lot of plugins, I have to look for it. It's right here. So it's called Load Character, and once you click on it, you will see this is the plugin. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and search the username of the character that you want. So for this example, I'm going to use myself. So I'm going to search up my username, and make sure spawn at origin is checked off with this X. You can spawn it as whatever one you want, R6, R15. R6 is basically, if you think about it in Roblox, you know how characters have animations like the ninja animation and stuff like that? That's R15, and R6 are all those games where everyone just has the default animation. So I'm going to use R15 for this example. It just means you'll have more body parts that you can move rather than the other one, so you can rig more. Anyways, I'm going to make this super simple. So here's your character. You'll have whoever you typed in here. And now you're going to want to download another plugin, which is Animation Editor. This is the classic one. Over here, you'll see there is an animation editor, but the old one, it lets you position the character and leave it there. The new one doesn't let you do that. But don't worry, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. So just download that and find this one right here. This is it for me. I'm going to press that, then you want to press Animation Editor, and then you want to select the rig. So I'm going to select it right here. You'll see this blue out line right here. You want to press that and press Select. And here we go. So here we have our character. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove the spawn location right here in the Explorer tab, just so I can see him better. And I'm going to go ahead and move him up. Just select, in the Explorer tab you can select your character, which is this. And if you go back to home, you can see move. You can just move him however you want, like that. I'm just going to move him right there. And then I'm going to go back to the animation editor right here and select him again. So now you can position him however you want. So I'm going to position him however I want, like this. So select one of the body parts. So you have all these, like his foot and stuff. If you selected R6, you will have less that you can control, but I recommend using R15 because it lets you have more customization. I'm just gonna do this. This is okay for now. It doesn't look the best, but it will do. And also, if you want to change, like if you want to move like something away for some reason, like if you want to move one of their, like maybe their arm away from their body for some reason, just press R on your keyboard, or you could just go down here to the bottom left and press this move and rotate thing. But press R on your keyboard and you can select between moving and rotating. And when you're done, before you close it out, don't close it out yet. Before you close it out, go back to home, or if you're already on home, then it's okay. Make sure you have your character selected. So if it's like, if you're selecting something else, make sure the character model is highlighted blue. So make sure you're selecting it. Make sure there's an outline around it to make sure that you're selecting it. And then over here on the home tab, you want to press anchor. Okay. So what that will do will anchor him in place. So because if I didn't have him anchored, he would just go out of place, which would basically mean that if I didn't have him anchored, he would just go back to his default position. But we don't want that. We want him to be in this position just like this. So make sure you have it anchored. Make sure you anchor it after you do the animation, because before you position him, after you position him, sorry. If you anchor him before you position him like this, then this won't work, because then you can't move him if he's anchored. So make sure you anchor him after you make your pose, okay? Once you anchor him, make sure you anchor it, then you can close this out. It'll put this up here. You will lose your progress. It's okay, because we anchored him already, so just press OK, and there we go. He is stuck in this position, and that is our character, okay? So don't mind any outlines or anything. It's probably just a glitch, but it will still work. Yeah, so you want to go over here. You want to select him in the Explorer. You want to press right click, and you want to export your selection. So once you press that, it will show you your files and everything. So you just select the location you want to export him to, and I usually put it on the desktop, and then I just delete it after I finish using it. But you can move it wherever you want if you want to store or anything. Just move it to wherever you want, any location you want that you can remember it's there, or you can even create a new folder on your computer and put that in there. But once you press export selection and export him, it should do a little load. I'm not going to show you all the files and stuff that I have, but you just want to do that, and you can go through your own files and export him somewhere. So once you do that, we can close out Roblox Studio and open Blender. Alright, so we're here in Blender, and right now it's Blender 3.4.1. That's the version, I think that's the version. And as of right now, but make sure it's downloaded to the correct version. If it's not the correct version, this probably will still work. I don't know, I'm not too sure, but it should work, I hope. But just make sure you download Blender, and it's free, by the way. And again, I'm going to show you how to use it, okay? So use your scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Hold your scroll wheel button down, and actually no, don't do that. If you want to free roam your actually never mind, do that. I don't know why it wasn't working the first time. Hold your scroll button wheel down, and you can turn around however you want. And if you want even more control, hold control and then the little dash symbol. I'll put it up on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. But hold control and that, actually shift and that, sorry. Hold shift in that icon, and now you can free roam, and you can hold shift to go faster. And if you want to get out of this free roam, just press anywhere on the screen, and there we go. So anyways, I'm going to show you how to do this. So up here, similar to Roblox Studio, you have this little section here where it shows all your items in your game, or in the workspace, in the space that you have. So right here under cube, you want to select that, right click again, and just delete this because we don't need it. Right there, we don't need this cube here. And now you're going to import your selection. So to import it, go up here to the file again, import right here, and then wavefront.obj. I'm not going to press it again because I don't want you guys to see my files, but you want to go here and import wavefront.obj. Go to the same place that you left the file, and once you open that, then your character should spawn in. Okay, so here's my character. And by the way, real quick, make sure you import, make sure when you find your character, there will be two options that you can select. It will show the character, and whatever you name the file, it will show that, and then dot, and then obj, and then dot, I forgot the other one. Make sure that you import the .obj version and not the other one, or else this won't work, okay? So make sure you import the .obj, and this is what you should see, okay? Okay, so in order to fix this, you'll see that it's gray, in order to fix this, we're going to come up here to the top right and press, you'll see these, this will be selected, this circle. I'm going to go to the very farthest one right here, and, hold up, okay, there we go. So now you'll see that it kind of got realistic a bit, it has colors, but now you can see it's kind of deformed, like you kind of see through it, which I don't know why it does this every time. It might just be a thing for Blender, but I know how to fix it. If this happens to you, you want to go ahead and go here to the search button, what is it right there, search, and then you want to search up transparent, and it should bring you to something over here, and right here. You want to press this transparent right there, and it will cut out the background. But now to fix the see-through, you're going to want to do something else. So in order to do that, you want to go over here on this panel and excuse me, make sure it's selected right here. Make sure it's on this material thing right there, and it's this red material thing right there. And you want to scroll down, and then you'll see show back surface. You want to make sure that's unchecked, okay? And there we go. It kind of fixes the little background issue thing that we were having. Okay, Editor Spicer here real quick. One quick thing I forgot to mention is if you want to make this look better, because in the rest of the video, I forgot to mention this, but if you want to make this look shiny and everything like those GFX YouTubers have it, select your model like this. So I named it E, by the way. So you want to go there, go to material, then go to roughness right there. You want to scale that all the way down, or to whatever you like, but the more you scale it down, the shinier it will get. So if I come right there, you can see it's shiny. If I was to scale the roughness up again, it's like kind of flat and kind of like bland, but if you do that, it will add like a lot of gloss to it and it will be shiny. And you can add like the any other, you can experiment with all these stuff like metallic. You can also you can mess around with all this other stuff and change it, and this is how you make it like glossy and stuff like that. I just want to mention that because I forgot to mention that. Anyways, back to the video. But select whatever you want to move, and you can press the move button, which is on the left side of your screen. Move the camera to wherever you want, and make sure it's facing the right way. So this is the front, the square is the front right there. So rotate it to however you'd like, and so now it should be facing him. And to check if it's facing correctly, on the right side of your screen right here, you will see toggle the camera view. Press that, and there you go. So it looks pretty good to me. I'm just gonna move it like that, and then maybe move it a little bit closer like that, and yeah, that's pretty good. That's how I would like it. That's how it's gonna look, and you can add your background and stuff in a minute. But now go up here to the top left and then render the image like you did before, and image this image right there, and press image on the top left, and then you want to save as. So that's gonna bring me to my files again. So save it to wherever you want. You can create a folder and put it in there, and once you save it, make sure you remember where it is, because we're gonna need it one more time. Okay, one more time. Okay, this is the last thing we're gonna do. Okay, so hopefully I've made it as easy as I possibly can for all of you up until this moment. So now you're gonna go to this website right here, Photopea. I'll leave in the description. Now this is a website, okay, so you don't even have to download this. This is completely free. You can just search it up right now if you want and go to this website. This is what I use to make all my thumbnails and everything that I need. And I use this GFX as well. It works for GFX. That's how I make my thumbnails as well, with GFX. So you want to press this new project here, and depending on what you want to make, you're going to select, there's templates, and you can also change the width and the height of the canvas. So it shows you all these options here, like YouTube profile, YouTube thumbnail, Twitter profile. It shows you all of those templates, or you can put in your custom width and height. So I'm just going to pretend this is a YouTube profile. So I'm going to press that one, which is 800 by 800 pixels, and create. And there is your canvas. Okay, so now that you have your canvas here, you want to press file and then open in place. So now you want to find your file, okay? So find the file. Make sure you find the picture, not the original thing that we took from Studio, but the picture that you just rendered from Blender. Okay, make sure you find that. Alright, so here it is. When you press open in place and you find it and you add it in here, this is what it should look like. I highly recommend that you put all this in a folder so you know where it is instead of having it like somewhere random in your computer. Make sure you know where you're putting it in like a folder or something. There's somewhere that doesn't have a lot of stuff, so you can make sure you can find it really easily, and make sure you name it whatever you want, okay, so you can't lose it. So now, in order to change the size and stuff like this, you want to go up here to the edit on the top left, and then go to free transform, and you will have these boxes here that you can change. Just hold down right or left click and scale it to however you'd like. So I'm going to scale it to about maybe that big, and I'm going to move him like down in here. And when you're done, press this check mark up here, confirm, and there you go. So now if you want a background, you can go on Google or wherever you use, and you can search up your thing that you want, like your background. So for instance, I'm going to search up maybe like a red background. So I'm going to go here and search up red background. And now you will be able to find whatever red background you want. As an example, I'm going to go to images here, and I'm just going to find one that I like I don't know, maybe this one. This one looks good. So you want to right click this, right click, copy image, okay? Copy that image, go back to Photo P, hold Control on your keyboard, and then V. And also, I do want to mention this is different depending on what computer on. If you're on Mac, I don't know what it will be. I think it will be like I don't know what Mac is. I don't have a Mac. I've never had a Mac, so whatever the control key is for Mac, just hold down and then hold V. Okay. So now when you hold Control V down, it will come in just like that. And now you'll see that it's overlapping your image. So over here on the right side, you want to grab your image. So this is my image, that's the background. You want to grab it and move it on top of your layer like that, and there you go. You got yourself your image. This is your GFX. Now, if you want to increase this, if you want to increase how it looks, you go ahead and go to image up here, and you can go to adjustments, change the brightness and contrast of your image, and if you want to do that for the background, you want to select your background and stuff. So I can change it to however I'd like. This is just a quick example, and then making this look fancy. And I also like to go up here to filter, and then go to blur, and then go to lens blur, so it kind of blurs the background out a little bit. I'm going to change it so it's not super blurred, maybe like that. And that's really my GFX. I didn't make it look that nice, not as neat as many people do. And also, if you want to change the image itself, like go to the side, on the right side of whatever image you want, left click that, and go here, and you have all these options like stroke. So I can add a stroke around him, and press that, and then I can change the size of it if I wanted to. So maybe if I wanted like that. And yeah, that's basically a quick, simple tutorial on how to do GFX for free and easily on computer. You can also go to image and experiment with the adjustments and all that stuff and filters. But that's going to do it for today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And hopefully we can reach 1,000 subscribers, maybe by the end of summer, maybe around summer, maybe around that time. Hopefully you can reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.